folks. Welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season 4. The last game of the day here. This last game of the best of 3 between Leviathan and Void Boys coming up as per usual. We're here. We finally made it after a super long game number 2. 60-plus minutes. It's actually like 60 minutes in total, I think. Didn't really go much over that. But with that being said, Void Boys, they took the first game in stylish fashion. Leviathan, unfortunately, or rather fortunately for them, came back as they had, of course, they were down. They were down so far in that first game. Come back in that second game, absolutely crush it. It didn't feel like Void Boys had a chance in that second game. Destroyed them. Leviathan, of course, coming up on top in that second game. With this, we have the third game now underway. Void Boys versus Leviathan. Again, thanks for joining us here on Dota 2 Canada Cup. With me today is Montpax, of course, my statsman, as always, and Grant. Grant, what's up, man?
What's up, dude? Why do I always get why am I always second after Montpax?
I don't know.
Grand Montpax.
Montpax is he's a comforting feeling that I go to often, so that's probably why. No offense to you. You haven't cast with me enough to be up on that second spot.
Well, we used to.
We did, that's true.
That's okay. Bleak's my security blanket. I love him. Oh. I'm glad you have someone like that.
Montpax is probably getting creeped out now, so that's all right. Buddy.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's got some good stats, some terrible jokes, but that's fine. That's why we like him. All right, Leviathan versus Void Boys, game number 3 underway. Slark for Void Boys, not going to go for that super late game kind of lineup. Oh, man, Pat Soul, we know you love that late game style, but geez, is it boring to watch. Oh, my lord.
Ooh, yeah, this is Earthshaker again. Flying Zebra played a really good Earthshaker last game. He was, saved to first blood. That blink away from the Clockwork at the Roshan fight won him that fight. I don't know. He played really well. Unsung hero.
He had a blink echo. A couple of good ones. He missed them later on in the game. A couple of times. He actually got baited a couple of times from this from the illusions from Pat Soul. But other than that, I think he had a pretty solid time. He had some really good fishes like you talked about. We talked about Mercy Police. He had a couple of good cogs, but after that, he kind of just fed his life away a couple of times. Pat Soul really didn't do much. I think that Doom pick was actually the biggest pick coming here for Leviathan because without that, maybe Pat Soul fights a bit more freely. He's not necessarily as scared. So there is that.
Reserve time.
Yeah, dude. BN and Pat Soul both play Slark, so nothing coming out of that yet.
Yeah, Beyond's been playing a lot of mid, but I don't know if this is really a Pat Soul hero. He just feels like somebody that likes to CS more than he likes to say fight with a Slark. But I guess, I don't know, Slark is kind of an everyman hero, I suppose. A lot of people could play it.
Yeah, love. I hate playing versus Slark. It's the one hero if I ever do picks in like NEL, I just ban him immediately. Like, he might not be the best hero, but man, is he annoying.
He can take over games. I think that's the problem.
10 seconds remaining.
So, they get him first pick, though. They clearly value it pretty highly. But Leviathan go for the Bat Rider, which is one of the top-tier picks currently in Dota. And will always be one of the top-tier picks in Dota. And then Nyx Assassin picked Void Boys. That was not the hero I was expecting.
Yeah, I've actually just, seen one per universe has been asking to play it a lot. Maybe, he's probably looking at it for EG, so I think that hero definitely has a spot. Good initiations, amazing stuns. His E is like one of the most underused spells in the game. I don't know how you'd underuse a spell. You know what I'm saying? Like, thoroughly underrated. I don't even know.
Underrated.
It's just such a good skill.
People think of it as just a way to survive in the off lane, or I don't know, a way to not die. It's probably better than that.
Yeah.
Or it's just super great at what it does. But it's a hero that I expect to see. I don't know where you play. I guess the offlane, right? You kind of put in the. I don't know. Can he still be played in the offlane, or do you put him as a support? Maybe you put him as a solo. What do you do?
I think you put him as an offlane. He's a savage like that.
That's fair. Nyx Assassin in the offlane. PA picked up for Leviathan. PA Bat Rider Earthshaker. They are kind of going for the late game, although PA is pretty good in the mid game too, and he got off to a good start. We'll see where they lane it. Maybe safe lane. That's probably fine. They have the Earthshaker Fisher block. PA can initiate from long range, so that could be okay. And could kill the Nyx Assassin pretty easily. But
yeah, this is like both teams have a. I think both teams pretty much have the same thing. They have their. I don't know. Both teams are similarly set up right now. So I think this comes down to the last picks, like every game. See, you try to sound smart, and you just sound like you're like, I want to be Aristotle, but you end up sounding like Bill Cosby. You ever have those moments when you cast?
I do. Maybe not Bill Cosby. Maybe not that type of level.
Yeah.
So we don't talk. We don't talk about him anymore, man.
Oh.
That guy's
Okay.
weird.
No, I mean, but he wibbity wobbles with the jibbity divvies.
The Jello pudding. Yeah. I know. I feel you.
I'm gonna see. Sorry, just a little off top. I'm going to see. You watch Workaholics or no?
Yeah. A little bit.
I'm going on March 1st. I'm going to see the Adam live
Yeah.
do stand up. I hope it's sick.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I think I already told you that, huh?
No.
Or did I? Oh.
No. You didn't talk
Sorry,
about
I need to stop doing so much speed. Like, just when you go on breaks and tell me to mute my mic, like, I'm just, I'm good. All right.
Razor picked for Void Boys. That's their mid. Slark, their safe lane with Nyx Assassin, which, no, not Nyx. Well, Nyx Assassin probably the off lane, Witch Doctor with the safe lane. Then you need to get another disable / a decent support. Skyras available, I guess. Venge is not available. Leviathan do the smart thing, ban it out because they realize how good that hero was for them in the past 2 games for Void Boys. They take care of it, get it away early. Leviathan, they have a pick here in 35 seconds. They need a support, and they need probably a mid laner against Razor, which doesn't see that is not a rough picking into a Razor is kind of tough. So
Yeah, and they might put a PA mid. They might rethink their thing, just go for dagger CS. PA still goes mid a lot, but I know we've been the only team I've seen been picking it lately. Ehug's picked like 5 times for Yawar, and he just goes carry on it. He can still do the old mid PA, but he'll get bodied by Razor hard.
That is not a fun matchup. They go for the support pick, so we don't really know what they're going to grab last for mid / safe lane. But H of that person is certainly a good hero. With Earthshaker, that's pretty solid. But you don't have the... I guess Earthshaker's not really running up to right-click people with Chilling Touch, though. That's the one problem, I think.
Yeah. At least they know they could...
10 seconds remaining.
Why? Depends on their last pick. We might finally see an aggro tri-lane with ES Ancient Apparition. It'd be fun. But then again, versus Slark Witch Doctor, it's probably a pretty awful idea.
Reserve time.
Void Boys have... They banned out the Doom, interestingly enough. Not that they would grab it for themselves. I think that hero won them the game last game. For Leviathan, they already have the Batrider for their off lane against... What is this? Witch Doctor Slark. Oh, that seems awful. Batrider might just get destroyed in that lane if they get a good disable to stun him. He might have to just sit in the jungle and take camps, which is fine. I guess the Batrider's supposed to do that in the first place. But also we don't see a Chen this game. New Sham played it so well last game. It's not even been banned out, but they won't pick it. Neither team. I guess Void Boys might need another support like a Chen, which would be fine, but I don't know if they play it, though. That's the one issue.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. Fly does. Fly definitely played on top 5.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, they could. I don't think they will, but, I mean, never know. It's not very good versus, like, a Batrider AA, I don't think.
Yeah, you just get lassoed, and then...
Bodied, yeah.
Yeah, you get brought back, and goodbye, you're dead. Leviathan, their last ban, they have 5 seconds left of reserve time. Longest draft I've seen in a while. Enigma's going to get banned out. Okay, they go for the Enigma bans. Chen's still available, so they clearly have the same kind of thinking. I'm surprised they banned out the Enigma and not the Chen, but I guess they're more afraid of the abilities that go through BKB, the Black Hole obviously being a big factor against the PA.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good Brood ban, even though I don't... Nah, it really wasn't.
Yeah, they didn't need that often.
They weren't going to pick Brood, yeah.
They could have put it in the safe lane, but even that's just like,
Yeah,
Also, it could have been like a mid Brood. That used to be the meta back in the day, like a long time ago.
Yeah, or it could be the old... What team was it? SK Gaming and Dota 1 when they did the Tinker and Brood. I forget, who was the support in that lane? They did a Tinker Brood lane that won the game, and it was just awful, but it won.
Terrible.
Who what? I think it was support Brood with the carry Tinker. Yeah, it was something. It was Loda and Qualm, I think. Yeah, I'm
5 seconds
crazy,
remaining.
dude. Sorry, my library. I had to search through it.
You had to go back. You had to take a trip back to the past. Wraith came for Void Boys. That's their second. That actually is huge because I talk about you need to disable in lane. Wraith King is certainly one that will work out against the Batrider. You Wraith Fire blast him, Batrider gets stunned up, then you hit a cask, maybe a Slark pounce, and he's dead by the time that pounce goes away. I think that's a pretty solid pick. And just dying in fight so PA can't move around as freely. Could be right.
Yeah,
10 seconds
I really don't know what they're going to pick here. They could use some more physical damage, actually, so I assume we'll see something to that nature. It could be another Viper. Viper fits in pretty well here.
Oh, 1 second reserve time. Gyrocopter. All right, Leviathan. That
Look at those
maybe
goggles.
that's his mid gyrocopter, and he could maybe spam homing missile, I guess, and get CS like using his right click, but homing missile to maybe zone out the razor. I don't know, dude.
Yes, that's gonna be interesting.
I don't know.
We saw last time Shibby got absolutely shut down mid with his sniper. That game went downhill fast. So.
Yeah, he didn't even have that good a match last game. He needs like this guy needs like a confidence booster. I don't know if gyrocopter's the confidence, but they're actually just picking matchups that are awful for Shibby every time. They've not picked him a winning matchup once.
We'll blame. Does Flying Zebra do their picks, or is
Yeah,
he
I
just
think
sitting
so.
on it? I didn't see. That was my bad.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Flying Zebra's like, you got this, dude.
Just he picks for the team, which is fine, but at the same time, like if you're a mid player, you just need one victory. You want to shit on somebody mid and just be like, all right, yeah, I'm the best, let's go. But that's just not. That hasn't happened for Shibby. Shibby's a good player. This series is not making him look like a good player.
It's not. Also, he spells his name really stupid, so that hurts him.
It's like 2 I's, 2 B's, 2 Y's.
Oh, we're gonna have another. This is. Oh no.
Are they gonna find anybody?
They're
New
running
Sham,
back
I don't
now.
know if New Sham should be in front. Zebra maybe. They have Shredder. He probably skills Phantom Streak if they find anybody. Patzel's probably not the hero to go on. Maybe Razor.
No.
Oh,
But they could kill him.
that's
Oh,
not
they
good.
spot it.
Fisher onto Beyond maybe? Stifling Dagger onto Patzel? He's gonna pounce. Yeah, he's skill pounce. It's just a waste of mana. Again, that was not the hero to go on.
Yeah, that was almost. That's 3 in a row. We've all been in the Radiant Jungle. Fun stuff. And that's a free rune for Mercy, please. So.
They'll get 1 rune per team as Jenkins is sitting. No, excuse me. Mercy, please, top rune spot.
That's one of my things. I still think it's such a waste putting the gold on your offlaner. I always think it's almost better on supports almost every game. The bounty runes early.
Yeah, well, because you don't necessarily need that much as an offlaner unless you're like a Bat Rider, which you could just get farming the jungle anyways.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. It'll catch on soon. Like Lion is one of the best heroes for it, and like my mid will be like, I'll take it. I'm like, dude.
No, Lion, he's literally not going to buy anything. Well, I mean, the point of Lion these days is like get Blink Dagger as fast as possible and like just buy nothing in the process. I guess it's different for every team.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. This Bat Rider is gonna get some, especially with that ward up. They might counter it soon, but Bat's gonna get some free levels, and Mercy pleases. I don't know why they're not zoning this. They're just trying to stack, I guess.
They have, yeah, Zebra's going to stack for the Bat Rider for a couple of moments early on. Maybe they go for a kill later on, but he can try to fish for mid. Also, actually, now that I think about it for Shibby, even if he gets a static link, he can still rocket barrage Beyond if he's chasing him down.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it's something, but...
Yeah, I mean... Oh, there we go. Nice counter ward by Omega Pawner.
That's going to help
There's
a little
been some
bit.
good counter warding, I've noticed. And just good warding in general. You don't really notice it
Yeah.
until you think about it.
The Void Boys seem to always have... They understand where the wards are placed on the map. It almost like places they shouldn't know. They've done a really good job about that.
What are you saying, dude?
I'm not saying anything.
Alright.
I'm not implying anything. You're reading into the lines too much.
I really am.
All that speed will do that to
Oh,
you.
no
man.
mercy, please.
Is he going to go down? Fisher's going to block him in. And actually does spike carapace it for the most part. It's going to eat his way through. Oh, that impale, though. They have the Stifling Dagger. They're not going to chase him. Ice Vortex. They actually break off the pursuit. Yeah, that
didn't we
spike
get
carapace
that?
probably saves his life.
Why didn't we get an item for the 5-man impale?
The 5-man
neutrals.
impale onto 3 heroes.
And 2 neutrals. Neutrals at level 1 are like heroes.
I guess so.
You gotta feel it. No, that was really nice. Teal, he probably should have been dead there. I don't know what they could have done differently. They definitely could have done something, though, I'm sure.
Shibby's losing this lane again.
Poor guy.
Yeah, seriously. He just wants one winning matchup, and he just can't find it.
He's versus a pooled Razor, and he didn't get pooled at all, so that also doesn't help.
That's just awful.
Oh
He's getting denied.
I'm just watching this right now. He's getting bodied.
He's going to get rotated on, too. Or are they rotating on bottom? They're rotating on the Bat Rider.
You should always see this coming. Well, I mean, not always, but you
He
should
doesn't
always
have any vision in the jungle. He should know that I mean, look at how far Pat Soul is playing it. He will Firefly, but the pounce is going to hit the cast, the Wraith Fire Blast. This should be your first blood. Maybe not. They can't get the kill.
Tower is under attack.
Jenkins is going in deep, but he can't get across the river, or he could have, but decided against it, and Omega Poner does get the first blood. Fly might die to Firefly. No, he stays alive. He's going to get Voodoo Restoration. What a good ability that is. And they stay alive. Fly gets the kill Actually, it's a Mega Poner, but still.
Now Rocket's doing work mid now, though. Buying him some time to CS.
He's actually being aggressive beyond getting zoned out. Shibi is finally starting to catch up a little bit. He's still like 17 CS behind. Not 17, 7 CS behind. Wraith King denies himself in the bottom lane. Take a quick trip back to the fountain. Mercy Please is going to get caught. Fisher does not block him, so that's not going to get a kill. Leviathan, it feels like they are just not getting anything done. Top's the only lane that's really doing anything for them right now, but he is getting a lot of CS. 20 for Shredder, so he's got a lot of work to do this game.
Yeah, but he's walking up in Aquila, so I guess they want to do some stuff mid-game instead of just going for a free farm Midas. That's interesting. And they have a walking courier of 4 minutes. Huh.
Shibi might get caught out. They have Impale. They're going to use it. Right click. They don't do the most damage in the world. Wraith Fire Blast on cooldown for another second. Shibi trying to. He might just go to the tower and try to deny himself through the tower. Not deny, but...
Got him.
Okay, and roll the Wraith Fire Blast. That'll secure the kill. He doesn't get into the tower.
Why was he there? Sorry, I didn't even...
He was looking for the Nyx Assassin who was going for the top rune. Jenkins down bottom gets pounced. He'll live. Does put some pressure onto Pat's soul. They rotate in the Earthshaker as well. Jenkins will back up. Okay, Leviathan? I don't know, man. Like, it's really only Shredder doing well at this point.
Yeah, and that's what you expect from a free farm. AA trying to farm. Are we gonna see another 6-slotted AA? There's one. We got the Trouf one yesterday. Peter played one today. I don't know what's going on.
Do they go Midas, by the way, on those
yeah.
AAs? Yeah.
AA almost always goes Midas. Most of them. I shouldn't say always. Actually, it's really rare, but most of the smart Americans do.
Shredder repping this set.
Jenkins finally going to the jungle here. You got 3 stacks and another one.
Yeah. This helps, but he's actually so far behind now that this is only going to get him up to like 800 gold, if that.
And 5.5 levels.
Okay, so he's got a ways before he gets to the Blink Dagger, but he could do the jungle pretty quickly where it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
But I mean,
trying to get levels.
That Blink is going to have to do some work this game when he gets it. Because they're, again, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but they're pretty far behind.
They are. Oh, Mercy Please. They're just harassing a little. Maybe they don't know Blue's here, but
yeah,
they could kill the AA if they want. They're going to... Well,
they own it too. Fly's going to leave. They could have baited that. I don't think they'd get that kill.
I think they could have got the AA kill if Blue just ran right at him, but he's just playing defensive, not wanting to show himself still.
Pat Soul is probably going to go for Midas in the Slark. Top lane, Phantom Strike and a Mercy Please. Shredder's not level 6, so he didn't get a coup de grace rock because he doesn't have it.
Invisibility.
Oh, Matt, you had a really nice accent there.
Really?
Yeah, the coup de grace.
It's actually, it's pronounced coup de grace.
Yeah.
Coup de grace or something like that. I talked about it at length last time I casted on my channel.
I remember, and I think you did it with me last time we casted together, and that was a long time ago. I just remember it. Oh, meanwhile, top. Teal's dead.
Yeah, he's going to get last one. Maybe not. Spike Carapace is up. Still no level 6 coming up for Shredder. Spike Carapace into the Firefly. However, Mercy Please getting chased down. Wraith Fire Blast turns it on to Jenkins. Double cast. There's going to be the Impale. They take the kill. Shredder trying to find somebody. He can't. He doesn't have mana to jump in. He's actually out of mana for both Stifling Dagger and Phantom Strike.
The Witch Doctor. It's a good early game hero.
And just they fight in these like awkward positions. Leviathan can't do anything.
Yeah, they just didn't have enough damage to take down the Nyx. They had him like 3-on-1 there, and then they still just couldn't kill him.
And then what do you like? You needed level 6 for Shredder, and even like that comes out now. But would have that been enough? Probably not. Meanwhile, Shibi's still getting crushed. It's the second game in this series where Shibi's getting absolutely demolished. Feel for the guy.
Flying Zebra having a lot rougher game this game, but you gotta believe. You gotta believe in Captain Planet.
Is that?
That's where I'm gonna go with. They're gonna be, instead of Zephyr, they're gonna be Captain Planet.
Which one's wind? Which one's earth? Which one's fire?
I'm gonna assume ice is gonna be AA. Is there an ice one?
No, it's water.
Oh, it can be heart.
There's earth, water, wind, fire, and heart.
Yeah, heart. I just remember playing it as a kid. Like, no one wanted to be heart.
Well, yeah, I mean that one was the dumbest.
He had a monkey though, to be fair. So.
That's true, I guess. I was all about like wind and fire, I guess.
Yeah, you seem like a wheeler type.
All right.
All right, yeah, purple having it. Yeah, he has his Midas and 400 gold. This is gonna be really once again. I mean, it seems like the team who's had a better early game is just there hasn't really been that big of turnarounds in the first 2 games.
Yeah,
Like,
it really has come down
just
to the laning
good
phase. They don't have like I mean these teams aren't built around a comeback mechanic too. Like I guess Blink Lasso kind of, but there's not really like a Blink RP. You know what I mean? There's not that real big team fighting ability coming out from either team.
Exactly.
Mercy Please, Vendetta, Shredder backs up. They maybe get a kill here. They have to go past the creep wave, though, and that'll telegraph the gank pretty hard. Fly's level 4. Jesus. They're going to go in, and Pale's going to hit, but they actually are around the corner, and Chantotem's going to go. Spike Carapace. Zebra hits himself. Fly's going to back. Fly's dead. Shredder actually cast, but he's still going to fall. Fly will go down to New Sham's right click. Omega Poner getting right-clicked as well. Shredder going to work. Flying Zebra. Oh, he misses the Impale, and now they might lose all 3, but here comes Pat Soul. There's the pounce. He's going to Shadow Dance. He might have to back away. Shredder going back into Mercy, please. That crit, but it's not enough. Now there's a Lasso coming in as well. Where was that? Did he Dark Pact it?
Instant Dark
man,
Pact, yeah.
Jeez.
What?
Still.
Why was... That was an interesting choice by the PA to chase the Nyx, who wasn't even that low down, when there's a Pat Soul on you. And they turned that fight around again. I mean, another 1 fight for Void Boys. They only lost the Wraith King.
That's fine. It's his job to die anyways, especially when he gets level 6.
Yeah, so Void Boys playing this really well. I mean, it's 5-3, but the advantage is just moving up, especially with the early game Slark can do so much, even with the Midas.
Especially, yeah, that's the scary thing. When he gets his, like, treads plus whatever item he gets, maybe Shadow Blade, maybe Blink, that's even more frightening. He's already like 1,000 net worth ahead. At 10 minutes, that's pretty big.
Meanwhile, I mean, the Gyro and the Void have been the only 2. They're just like, yeah, we'll just play mid. Yo, he could die here.
Beyond call down's gonna go. Big kill coming out from Shibby. He probably dies as a return kill, but still gets a big pickup. He desperately needed that kill.
That was definitely worth it for him.
So
he got
far
the full free experience and gold, and they had to share 3 ways experience-wise.
Yeah, that is 100% worth it for him. He goes down, but at the same time, they stop the Razor from rolling further. Was only doing... It's actually... I thought it was a lot worse for Shibby, but it turns out it's sort of... kind of even. Jenkins is going to TP in. He's almost got his Blink Dagger. He'll just take mid-farm while his mid-lane hero is dead and on the sidelines.
Patzel just doing what he does. I think Patsoling, if he has a good run with Tinker, I definitely could see Patsoling becoming like a real term.
Patsoling? What do you mean?
It's like Burning used to show us how to farm super efficiently. Patsoling just shows us how to Patsol. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You just have to believe me. Patsol's a savage.
Something about ranked MMR and whatever. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know about that, dude. Come on.
Spike Carapace top lane. Mercy, please just make it sure he doesn't get jumped on. Jenkins. Oof. Pretty close. Blink Dagger coming out soon. It's somewhat late, but I guess for how bad of a lane he had, it's not bad at all. 12 minutes or something. Still pretty good time to blink. Like anytime you get a blink before 15 minutes on any hero is pretty solid. I feel like.
Yeah.
Mercy,
especially when he had did such a bad job on him, and he just went to the jungle and paid off.
Literally just sit in the jungle for 12 minutes and then boom, you're good to go. 5.
Oh, here comes Teal, hasted too. Uh-oh.
PA's probably fine. Maybe they need help. Impale?
Oh, the double?
2?
Oh.
No. Gets on a Shredder. Cask's going to go Wraithfire Blast. The Death Ward. Goodbye, Shredder. Does... Oh, maybe not goodbye. The misses. He still goes down. Actually goes down to the right click of the Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, the last one to Mercy, please. Firefly. He might go down here. He's about to fall. Had his stick charges, but they were on cooldown. They do get 2, though. That lasso. Well, I mean, maybe it was worth it, but he goes down. Actually, Slark getting the kill. Probably not worth it at all. Meanwhile, Shibby gets the kill mid on Razor beyond going down. I think he uses call down for that. They had a rotation for Flying Zebra as well.
They're doing what they have to do. They're getting some nice pickoffs. Especially when their Shibby's level 11. Holy smokes. That's without a Midas. He's the highest level in the game now.
Yeah, those 2 kills get him so much experience.
Oh, Fly. Well, just his ulti, but...
Is Omega Poner dead? Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, he's good.
He's gonna live.
You'd have to be like 110 HP.
Yeah.
That AL, it always feels like it's so close when you do it, and you're like, that wasn't even close at all.
What a waste. But
This is good. Shibby had really came back after this lane. He's putting in work. They might try to 5-man. Look, they're already around 5. No smoke though. Oh, there we go. AAS smoke. They might try. You Midas on blue. He's got on the. He's not bringing it for some reason. You know, chicken's at base.
he just wants to wait. I have no idea. Mercy, please. He's right next to Shredder. Shredder now with Shreds and the Morbid Mask. I don't think Mom PA is a thing. It might be. I don't know. Lasso, Beyond. Call down. Fisher onto 2. Big damage. Ice Blast will secure both kills. Mercy, please. He avoided the Ice Blast. Now the Death Ward on a Shibby. He's going to fall. Turns into a 1-for-1. Should have been a 2-for-1. Literally walks out to the right. Mercy, please somehow survive. That shouldn't have happened. He should have been dead.
And look at Teal can still go in. Let's see if he does. I think he's nervous about a Sentry Ward. Oh,
He's about to go down. Yeah, his Vendetta was done.
That was somehow a nice fight for Void Boys. That was interesting. Yeah, that AO just barely whiffed on him. Then he just got away.
He didn't do enough trigonometry to get that to the right just a bit. Otherwise, he would have gotten that kill. New Sham, step up your math skills.
Yeah, get your integers.
New Sham's
bottom
jump.
lane.
Yeah, he's dead. Patsoul kills him. Death Wards or no, God. Shadow Dance. That is not the right. That's not the right ability. Nice
play.
Fisher block to stop the TP. Shredder comes in and actually just takes the easy right click to get the kill with a crit. I'm losing it.
Really nice play. Yeah, you really are, dude. You need to drink your soda pop.
I drank my Red Bull. The other one's in the fridge.
Are you a pop or soda guy?
Soda. Pop is like that's like a Western New York thing, or just a not anywhere around here kind of thing.
I just call it fountain drink now. I don't know why.
I guess that's the better.
It's really not, but
fountain drink. What?
Well, like when you order it, like
I guess yeah. People are like, "You want your fountain drink with that?" And every time I'm like, "I'd like a soda, yeah, please."
And I'm like, "Am I American or am I not?" And they're like, "Here's your extra large, sir."
And then you realize that you definitely are.
Man, I love the number 9 at McDonald's. Sorry, I'm just going off tangent.
What's that?
2 burritos and a hash brown, then I get an extra hash brown.
Is that the breakfast?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. That sounds legit.
Yeah. This is the slowest paced game we've had so far, and even with a bunch of action.
Really? You don't think the other game was slower paced? The game number 2?
It was quick in the beginning. It felt.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
that's
it
tricky.
slowed down
Gen, yeah.
Because they were doing a lot of 4v5 fights, Void Boy,
Yeah.
and then it all slowed down. And they're like, let's just farm.
That's kind of happening now. They're pushing towers, yes, but Leviathan getting a couple of towers right now. I guess the Slug doesn't feel comfortable in fighting. He has a Blink Dagger already. He has a Blink Midas Embracer. I guess he just doesn't want to fight yet.
Yeah, he used that blink to kill the A, and then he got bodied by. Oh, BB Fly, no ult up. He's dead.
Big pickup coming out for Leviathan. I mean, well, it's just a nice pick. I mean, they get the Blink Lasso. It's an easy kill. Helmet of Dom now done for the PA. 1,300 gold in the bank. Shibby has a DD rune again. Phase Drum.
You could do some.
Beyond? Beyond's really not that farmed. He's actually less farmed than the Jaro. Jaro's at 5.4.
Yeah.
There's a Sentry mid, but that's a Radiant Sentry, so Flying Zebra doesn't know that he's there. They have a Dust. No, excuse me, Smoke. Lots of Observer Wards right around mid here, especially for the Radiant team.
There's 4 men for Dire, though. They know something's up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Patsoul. Gonna head back bottom. Alright, he's going BKB, it looks like. Going for the safe option. Or an SNY, that's also an option, but I don't think that's the correct. I don't know if that's what he's going for, I should say. Ice Blast selling through mid onto Mercy Please. They could have tried to go on him, but decided to get. I think Mercy Please saw the Ice Blast coming in. The Observer Ward backed up, and then.
He almost has his blink. I think once Teal has his blink, they can do a lot more with it too.
I just don't know who's winning right now. I guess the numbers say Void Boys, but not by much. He's heading back in favor of Leviathan. I feel like Pat still needs to do more this game. He's not doing enough.
Yeah, he rotated a few times, but he died for one of them, and that's never worth it for your carry. I don't know what's gonna happen this game. I think Radiant this game has to force something, and they haven't really done anything to do that because they don't have the, they still don't have the mech on Razor, and he's still reasonably far away.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how he got so far behind. He was crushing this mid lane. I guess he died 3 times. That'll probably do it. Yeah, I think the problem was that he died 3 times, and I think all of those were to Shibby, or at least involved Shibby, and that put him behind.
It really did. Yeah, he got so far ahead with those 2 kills.
And then Shibby just picks up a phase drum, and then the Razor's still nowhere near that mech, really. Well, he has enough for the buckler.
Uh-oh. He's got to watch out mid.
Unstable current, though. Also, he's going to get homing missiled, like you said. Well,
But
I mean...
Yeah, they have the 2 Flying Zebra, the Fisher Stun, and the Blink Bat Rider. They have 2 long-range initiations, but they were scared. They didn't...
Oh, Ice Blast. Fly's going to use his on top. Blink and Pale, actually onto Shredder. Shredder in trouble. Pounces up. Finally, they get involved. Cold Feet. It will take down the Reincarnation, but that's a huge kill. Pat Soul getting some Essence Shift procs stacks in the process. New Shame's going to try to TP out. Void Boys looking for more. They'll find the Impale into Shibby. Big Fisher block. Pat Soul going to find Flying Zebra, the Death Ward. Shibby getting caught with the pounds. Cooldown's going to go. The Shadow Dance. Now the pushback coming in. Echo Sled coming in. Not doing that much. Statically too far away. Big 2 kills going for Void Boys. Blink in for Mercy, please. They'll get 3. Flying Zebra caught out with the Impale. That fight, that was huge. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, that was perfect. They got Pat sold pretty hard.
They really did.
Now that, not really going to do anything. I don't know why they didn't expect, like, it just seemed like Dire didn't expect Radiant to, like, they knew Wraith King had his ulti, so why'd they extend
that was not
right
the hero to go on, yeah.
By Radiant tier 1? It's always a bad idea to fight, like, right near the other team's tower.
I'm not really sure what the plan was, but that was certainly not it, I think, for Leviathan. They lose 3 heroes. Pat Soul and the rest of the team take top tier 1 tower. Pat Soul almost has a full BKB. His blink is already done. I think we saw another item come out from the mech. Yeah.
They got the mech now, and now almost, I assume Blue's going to go blink next, and with he's level 11 with his Midas.
Oh, the level 2 ult, that's huge.
But he still has to wait for the level 1 cooldown, doesn't he, since it happened?
Yeah.
Until next time, I hate that.
Yeah, that's the longest cooldown. 260 seconds, like 4 minutes or something.
It's pretty long, I'd have to give it. Wraith King, no cosmetics. He actually looks better. He looks like the Diablo 3 character. Like him like that.
They changed him to look like not like the Diablo 3 character, and instead he looks like it anyways. Last one,
yeah, it's the crown.
Yeah, it really is. I think that was like a Valve thing. They're just like, whatever. They're gonna make us change it. We're gonna make it look as much like him as possible.
Without the width without, whatever. We're gonna try to push mid. Witch Doctor is pretty integral for their fights, but I guess they can just spam it off.
They're going 5-man aggression from Leviathan. Beyond's gonna get crit with the Stifling Dagger. He bottles up immediately. Blink Impale only onto 1. Mana Burn into Shibby. They're gonna find Shredder. He gets forced not onto the high ground. This is a good try. Vendetta's gonna go. Shredder trying to leave. He's gonna just Phantom Strike away, but a lot of damage used for pretty much, and a lot of damage dealt, I should say, with pretty much no abilities used. No big abilities anyways. Maybe Vendetta. Eye of the Storm was popped as well, but pretty short cooldowns. Pounce misses Pat Soul. That Blink Dagger timing from Jenkins, though. Spike Carapace coming out. Jenkins stuck in place for the time being, but kind of a lot of footsie happening and no actual fights breaking out.
Yeah, I thought I was watching Snake Eyes play Street Fighter. Just 5 vs 5 middle, and I really don't. Yeah, Dire can't really defend this, especially with the mech Razor. He has an invisibility.
Ice Blast, though. On to 2. Fisher comes out. That shouldn't be enough to really do much. Fly doesn't have his ult. Beyond gets hit up with the Ice Blast as well, but only got hit by the trail. BKB now done for the Slark. That's a big item. He's pretty tanky now. He's got a lot of HP. He's got his BKBs. Shadow Dance level 2. Beyond still invis. Fisher goes that big spike carapace. Plasma Field hits him in a Shredder. Patzel is just going in. He's going to try to find Flying Zebra. The Pounce going in, destroying him. The Impale as well. Call down goes. Last was up onto a Mega Poner. Maybe not the target he was looking for. Pounce onto him as well. Jenkins couldn't get out of that. I believe he had Force, but he couldn't get out of the Pounce coming to the Force stab. They get a double kill for Pat, so they lose the Nyx Assassin, but I'm sure they're happy with that fight. Ice Blast is going to stop the push, or at least delay it for a moment. Midas now done for the Ancient Apparition, but overall, a 2-for-1 engagement. Chibi, Pat Soul misses his pounce onto the, I guess, Gyrocopter. But still, a tier 1 tower taken down for Void Boys after a long-winded engagement.
Yeah, and the Nyx didn't even have to die. He just, I guess he thought his team had his back, and he just solo chased a gyro, and it's usually a pretty bad idea when your ult's down.
Oh, and the blink comes out too from the Wraith King.
Yeah, man, I'm calling it right now. I'm feeling myself.
Pat's
I mean,
also
that was
on
pretty
top.
obvious.
Blink is available. Is he gonna find the Ancient Apparition? It's not safe. This is not a safe play.
Uh-oh. Fly's like, dude, get out of there.
Void Boys. Well, sorry, bugged. What's bugged at this point in the game?
Maybe just, like, his computer's crappy, so he's missing animations.
That's a possibility. 23 minutes in, though. And it feels like Void Boy now, with that fight, have a pretty big lead. I just don't know. Leviathan have good team fight, but that BKB came out. Had that BKB not been there, then Leviathan probably have a pretty good job defending. But obviously, the whole reason Void Boy fight is because they have that BKB for this Lark, and he's almost got level 3 ultimate as well.
Yeah, he's farming extremely well. That mask is really ugly, though.
Yeah, that's like a Hannibal Lecter mask. That's
Yeah,
what that is.
Something. Like, it wouldn't even stop anything. The bars are too far apart.
I could probably still bite some skin if you wanted to. It also just doesn't look good. Like, that doesn't... It's just not a good-looking cosmetic.
Alright, quick. What's the percentage Nusham lives here? I'll give him 3%.
Oh, he's TP. I'd say 7. 5, 7. Yeah, he knew.
Wow,
he knew.
We're dumb. Why'd we say that? Like... Oh, they had a ward. No, they didn't. Oh,
I think they saw him, yeah. They saw him with this ward. Hold on. Did they not? They didn't see him with that...
That's Radiant Team's ward, dude.
Oh, that armor chart. Oh, okay.
No, that's why I looked. I was like, they don't have a war. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Nusham's just with
Maybe
that.
he
next
walked...
full
There might have been a creep wave where he walked past here.
Maybe.
And like sees like to here. And he was in... I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Alright, well, Dota. Dota's a game where people die. And items are purchased.
I mean, that's really just it, you know? There's only 2 games better than that. Chess?
Smash. In my opinion.
I was thinking, yeah, Smash is pretty sweet.
Melee's a pretty amazing game.
It really is.
Wraith Fire Blast, Shredder.
Oh, yep. You just get it. Oh, boy.
No, that was not the safe decision, Shredder.
He's gonna try to blink down to bad, but
he's dead. Literally stun locked. And also, he wasn't in range of Jenkins. Oh, that dodge from Jenkins, though, on the end bail. I don't know if that was intentional, but it looked really cool.
You know, look at Pat Soul, just farming it up. Got an ulti, or probably, yeah, just gonna go straight Scotty.
Yeah, Blink BKB Scotty's pretty good. Kill Nusham. Is Nusham gonna live this time?
Yeah,
he will.
Actually,
he saw them without Observer Ward.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised Pat Soul didn't go there.
He saw that.
Yeah, you can see the vision. He saw him.
Yeah, he saw that for sure.
He still sees him. And they know they're bottom. I don't know why.
Impale. Oh, he got denied. Wow, that black dragon. That stupid looking thing.
Yeah, those stupid teeth. And Pat Soul missed a kill on top. He could have had, so.
Ancient Black Dragons. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna go into this. We'll talk about it some other time.
No, we got a little downtime here.
Well, they're taking the Ancient Stack. I don't know if we have time, because I think they're gonna blink lasso somebody.
Are you gonna give me your college essay?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, that's cool. I went to Everest College. Just kidding.
Nice.
That's like, no thanks.
Batsoul and Fly. So I wanted to say something about how the portrait and the actual creep were different in terms of their model. I didn't, though.
That's all you come on, man.
I could have said that a lot quicker, but I didn't want to.
You gotta spit that hot flower. Pretend like you're Tech 9. Machine gun those words.
I don't know who that is.
Well, he's Tech 8's brother.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Alright, cool. So who do you... I mean, the advantage looks like it's definitely in Void Boys right now. What's... Leviathan, I mean, they're not down. I don't like the not Battle Fury from Phantom Assassin. And he's going straight BKB first. That's interesting.
I like when PA goes BKB, I feel like you generally... I don't know. If you go Battle Fury, then yeah, you can split push, you can fight a bit stronger, but BKB, you already have enough damage to work with, I think, to become the Dominator.
Yes, the problem is if Pat Soul starts getting stacks on her and steals it all, it could go downhill.
That's just the problem with every agility carry, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a strictly PA issue. Ice Blast, it hits, but it doesn't do anything. So Void Boys take the last tier 1 tower. Well, on the side of Leviathan, there's still tier 1 towers there that they have left up and ready to go. 2,000 for the Slark plus the Ultimate Orb, which we already talked about. So he's going to have his second Ultimate Orb soon. Or he's going to buy his point booster slash. Yeah, he bought the point. No, that was Omega Pono's point booster. So he's going for that Ags, who already said an Ogre Club. Meanwhile, jump in, blink up from Fly and Mercy Please. They find Flying Zebra. Pretty big kill. Flame Break does do a lot of damage to Omega Pono and Mercy Please, but the Voodoo Restoration and Urn will keep them alive. BKB now done for the Gyrocopter, who that's another item that yeah, I guess so. I guess you have to buy that item on Gyro.
Yep. Oh man, they could turtle us out. They could. They've just take a lot of good team fights in base defending, and if Gyro and PA get stacked enough, they'll obviously out carry.
Patsoul is very farmed. He's like 4,000 ahead of the next closest person, though. That's the one difference.
Yep. And once he gets that Scotty and he can start building different items, he's gonna be pretty unstoppable.
He's gonna have it soon too. Razor also the second player in net worth, and he has 4,300 gold seemingly out of nowhere. What do you buy?
Nah, probably just Ags, I assume. Another sec, huh?
Jenkins giving him the arrow face.
Yeah, what do you consider that as? Like,
The shifty
come on.
face.
I think it's like a come on dude kind of face.
I always thought that was
That's
like
what
a
it looks
shifty kind of thing.
It looks like a come on dude, how he says like sec and he's sick of pausing.
Well,
so he's like,
in
"Come on, man."
this situation,
this
yeah.
sense.
Where do you live? What in the world? You guys are popular.
It's true. I never get like house guests anymore.
And neither do I.
Like just random. Like we already talked about the evangelicals, or what, I already forgot the.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah. Huh. So how's your weather? It snowed like 24 inches over here. It's horrible.
It's shitty. Yeah, it's just as bad, honestly. The entire country is like every weekend without fail there is another like storm. It's crazy. Last weekend there was a storm. This weekend there was a storm. I was going up to drink in Saratoga. We had to drive through bad weather. It's like snowing out the entire time. Some crazy people out up in Saratoga. Some guy brought like an inflatable gator with him, and he threw it at us randomly when we were walking in the street. Some drunk guy. It's like, thanks, man.
Yeah, those Saratogans. What are you to do?
They're crazy, dude. You don't know what it's like up here.
I really don't. Oh, and there's a Roshan being taken. Pretty secretly, I guess.
Yeah, they blinked in. They had Jenkins blink in, they had Shredder blink strike in, Phantom strike in. So yeah, they have actually no idea this is happening. So Boy Boys are getting a fast one pulled over on them. They're trying to do their Aegis stack, which is fine. But Shredder's probably going to take this Aegis, and he'll take a pretty solid amount of gold as well.
I think so. You'd think they'd notice they're not on the map anywhere, but
They could set this illusion in with the Nyx Assassin illusion.
they're just chilling. He's chilling with it, with his sweet haircut. I guess it's not hair. It's a hat. A Dagon hat.
They haven't pinged it yet either. And it's dead. There it is. There it is.
Hey, they finally fixed it, where it's not like there's still like a giant chunk of life. That's nice of them.
That bothered the shit out of me.
Oh, it bothered players. I know that. That's probably why they fixed it finally.
Like, guys, there's a little bit of life left. Oh, just kidding. It's dead. It's already dead.
Oh, Wraith King. Come on, dude. There we go. 14 seconds. On his Midas. Getting a gem now, so guess just a counter ward, yeah.
There's a couple of wards on the map. They have Pat, so they know exactly where the wards are. He's going to sit right next to it. Good passive ability.
Dire's top tower
pretty
is
solid.
under attack.
Oh, they get a peep that ward.
Yeah, it's going to die. The gem's flying out. It'll take some time, but Leviathan now with the Aegis on Shredder. He has 1,600 gold. His next item, who the hell knows what he's going to go for. They'll try to push mid. I have the Storm for Beyond. Jenkins is going to force back to the low ground. Patsoul and Fly and the rest of the squad. They all TP in mid, they defend the tower, and they can't get any tier 1s, man. The only tier 1 they got was bottom lane. Bottom tier 1 finally, well, that was dead for a while. And Shredder keeps going in farming, so. Now we've kind of we've entered the zone of let's farm for another, like, 20 minutes before the game ends.
Yeah, let me go start my ramen really quick.
All right.
Oh, that sounds so. I'm just kidding, but it does sound good.
I had Thai today. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like spicy food. Isn't Thai
No,
usually
no, no.
pretty
I love
spicy?
spicy
You
food.
do? Oh, okay, okay.
It was pad Thai. It wasn't super spicy anyways, but
Oh,
shit's amazing.
blue and yeah, New Sham saw where blue warded, so that'll get countered. He pinged it out even.
They also bought that gem. They didn't counter this ward up here. They
Yeah.
were bringing it out. They never countered it. Fly. Back to work. Jenkins finally gets in. Blink Laser, here we go. We might have a fight on our hands for the first time in ever. Call down obliterates 2. It obliterates 3. Mercy, please, is about to fall to Shredder. BKB going fly, respawning. He's going to go down. 3 die immediately. They don't have detection for Mercy, please. They would have gotten all 4 there had they had some sort of vision. They didn't have it, but that's more than enough for them to take down this Tier 1 tower finally. And maybe Leviathan have a lead after that engagement, although Void Boys were up at 10,000 net worth. It's starting to fall pretty quickly here. Leviathan take a big win.
Yeah, and they get a free gem against the Nyx from the Skeleton King, Wraith King. That was wow. Yeah, that's the kind of fight they needed. So they're definitely back in it. They probably took a lead getting that gem now. Nyx is gonna have such a hard time getting anywhere.
Yeah, that's a big pickup. Yeah, that's huge. They just bought that gem, so they can't buy another one for a long time. Let's check the shop. 7 minutes. Jesus. That's a long time.
Meanwhile, should be level 17. Is he flying anything on chicken or just? Oh yeah, he has the demon edge.
MKB?
Yeah, he's pretty farm. Wow, I don't know that. It's just these like every so often there's just one big team fight and it's been turning the game around every
look
game.
at this. Like before that team fight, they had a 10,000 net worth lead for Void Boys. It's 4,000 now. He's calling you out, man.
Is that me? I'm not.
You're doing something. I don't know what it is.
No, am I? Okay.
I don't know what it was, but
Okay, I didn't think I'm literally just sitting here, but I moved my mic.
all right, my bad. I did it again.
Thanks, no Busuda.
The Slark. I didn't know that. So the Slark, he has the Scotty. All right.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Void Boys, man.
And they're just gonna be content roaming as 5 as Dyer farms like 4 different lanes.
Yeah, this is they're farming a bit more effectively than
Radiant's bottom tower is
Void
under
Boys
attack.
at this point. Now, Leviathan, they look solid. What once was a pretty awful start in this game. That's I don't know what happened. And Jenkins and Shredder and all of them, they're farming pretty well. So I mean the problem is that Slark is still pretty good late game. You have a Razor, he's pretty good late game. Death Ward Aghanim Scepter's pretty good late game. How much of an actual lead do Leviathan really have? I mean, obviously in numbers it's nothing, but it feels like they have something. I guess they don't even have the towers either. But it feels like Leviathan are getting more off the map. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I'm probably crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy. I think that's been established a while ago, though.
Nice. We're in.
Just straight. Wraith King's gonna go for a BKB. Not really sure what that's gonna do. Maybe he's going for the Heaven's Halberd.
That seems pretty good. Although they have a BKB on both the carries, but
Leviathan just picked up 2 really core M's. They might try to group up here with the BKB on Bat and the MKB on Gyro. It's such a big pickup.
do they still have Aegis? No. Okay, it's gone away. It's been gone for some time. But Void Boys are the ones grouping now, though. Also, Pat Soul's picking up an MKB finally for the blur on the Phantom Assassin. Ice Blast will come through. Pat Soul gets hit by it. Not that it matters. It doesn't really do much. And then Jenkins is looking for a pick target, but they see him clearly. They want to lasso. They're baiting out Fly because they know that he has his reincarnation. Meanwhile, Nusham just fighting or just sitting top because he knows he doesn't have to be in the fight.
Yes, that Aghanim's on A so big.
Radiant's top tower is
He's
under
probably gonna
attack.
throw it mid here. He's waiting. 2 seconds for it.
Let's watch
There
it.
it goes. Let's watch it. Oh, I already lost it.
I got it. Don't you worry.
See you later, Blue. Maybe. Nope. Easy dodge.
Just wow, that was anticlimactic.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's gonna be so hard for Void Boys to push in, especially versus the AA and the MKB gyro. It's a lot of damage.
I don't know how you fight into this.
That's why they're like, oh, we better make something happen here.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is
this
under
could be
attack.
pretty awful for Void Boys if they're not careful.
I feel like they should just, for once, they should just farm the MKB on Slark.
Shredder.
Bat's just chilling.
Yeah, they're not. This is the most patient Mexican
both
standoff
teams.
I've ever seen. Is there going to be a fight? Fly gets spotted out. Jenkins pops his BKBs. Finally gets the last up. Fly jumps in. All hell is breaking loose. The Deathward's going to come in. They've lost 2 heroes, one on each side. Fly's about to use his reincarnation. Shredder going to work on a Mega Partner. He's going to fall. Shibby getting low. Meanwhile, Patsoul going to work. Does pop the Shadow Dance. 3 dead on the side of Void Boys. Buyback. Echo Slam onto Fly. He'll die twice. His reincarnation already expended. 4 down. The only hero to survive on the side of Void Boys is Patsoul. Shredder gets a double-double, and they are going to head straight down mid, maybe? Yes, I think so.
Damn, dude, take a breath. You earned it. You can borrow my inhaler.
I already have one, dude. Thanks, though.
Do you? You're a nerd. I didn't mean that, dude.
You're such a mean...
I've never
man.
used one. What does it do? Just puffs air in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like getting CPR from like a robot?
No, it's a drug that makes like your breathing passage is bigger. I used it because I didn't actually have asthma when I was a kid, but when you swim in like these really tight confined spaces, and they're pretty much just giant gas chambers is what they are, because swimming pools are filled with chlorine. The swimming pool that I swam at as a kid was I pretty much swam there every day, and I got chlorine poisoning so bad that I actually got asthma from it. It's pretty awful.
Jesus, dude.
I don't know what happened.
I'm glad you're still
sue.
alive today. I'd be sad if you weren't.
You
What if I
wouldn't
never
know
knew
me.
you?
You wouldn't know
Yeah,
me. That's
yeah,
the thing.
I might though. Like I would get one of those like feelings, you know? Not a nerd show. What's it called? I don't even know what word I'm going for, dude.
Goosebumps.
Something like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Memorandum.
Sometimes you just think, what if I met this guy that I never met in real life?
Yeah.
What if I knew this
that was
person?
it. I would have missed you, dude, without even knowing you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't think that would happen though.
Come on, dude. We had some good times at TI 3 and 4.
We did.
You weren't at 2, were you?
No, I was watching from home.
Yeah. Eating your Doritos like you were doing earlier, not me.
Yeah, we don't eat Doritos. I drink Red Bull though.
Nice. It gives you wings.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you actually like Red Bull the most out of energy drinks?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Radiant's top tower
Monster
is
and
under
Red Bull are
attack.
they're both pretty good. I can't make a
Radiant's top
distinction between the
tower
two.
has fallen.
I like Amp. I love Red Amp. I don't know how they haven't got into it
Is
yet.
Amp still around? Is that still a thing?
It's still the best energy drink by far. They have blue, green, red, the sugar-free. They're all the best.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good right now.
Oh, it does.
Anyways, back to the game. What's going on? There's still no Blink Dagger coming up from the Earthshaker. That's kind of a problem. Mega Partner has a point booster. Beyond has a point booster. Finally, they're getting some items. I'm surprised Leviathan didn't get much off the back end of that fight. They're doing the good old Patsoul tactic here. They're waiting this game out for the most part.
Yep, they're...
But the difference between this game and the last game is that it doesn't feel like, oh, Jesus, what just happened? Patsoul found the Earthshaker and killed him.
Yeah, he's pretty farmed right now.
The most farmed hero in the game.
And, I mean, they know they probably have a ward there now. Dagger wants to counter bottom lane.
Lasso goes in. Omega Pona gets blown up. Call down used, but only one kill. But also BKB pop for Shibby.
Those are 2 actually really big. Usually don't care about the support kills, but ES was getting closer to his blink. He lost that. And Witch Doctor, like, the upgrade for his Aghanims is just so big.
Fly. So he didn't lose. I mean, he didn't have anything on the courier either, so he just lost money.
They know.
Void Boys trying to go for Roche. Patsoul has a Stifling Dagger on top of him. Roshan getting... It's pretty tanky. He's not dying very soon. They don't have Lasso. Jenkins can try to steal this. I'm surprised Void Boys are going for this fight.
AA ult's up too. Oh
They're
my
gonna throw
goodness.
it right in the pit. BKB is going to go beyond. Saw it coming. Fly in trouble. Shredder trying to go in. There's the reincarnation. They'll back away statically. Going Beyond's going to steal about 84 damage, then back out. Roshan about half health. Nobody really committing to this.
That was interesting.
Patsoul's on the cliff. He could just pounce out, and he will, probably. Yeah. Also, Earthshaker's back up with Echo Slam, so I don't think you could go into the pit anymore.
I can, and they almost have an Ags on the Razor. That'll be huge. About 100
Actually,
gold.
There's no Blink Tech Nurse. Never mind, there's no real threat. Oh, Abyssal. Okay, Shredder. All right, what's up?
The only problem is he just used his BKB, so we'll see if they want to fight.
It looks like they do. Oh, Void Boy smoked back into the pit. No, they're going to go for a kill instead. It's Flying Zebra. He's going to spot out Mercy. They're going to find him. He's going to go down. He just died and respawned. Ice Blast hits on the fly. They're chasing after Newsham. How far will they dive for this? Pretty far, apparently. That cooldown actually puts them in a pretty... This is not a good spot for them to fight. Shivy's going to pop his BKB. Fly just used his reincarnation. He's dead. Shrivy getting his damage stolen. He's going to try to TP out. Gets bashed by the MKB. That's a pretty big kill. He does have buyback, mind you.
He needs the buyback right now if they don't want to lose Roche, I think.
I think they've already resigned themselves to the fact that Roche is going to go down. Maybe not. Bat Rider nearby. Doesn't really have mana to work with a lasso. Shredder getting impaled. Patzol the Dagon. Patzol, what are you doing? That was an interesting set of circumstances. He probably should have just... He shouldn't have been there. He's going to die to the Death Ward, and now they can certainly take Roshan. And Shredder doesn't have a buyback.
Wow, they could take Roche and then easy mid tower as well. That was an interesting choice.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Patzel's Midas is up though.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before he can actually. Yeah, they'll get Aegis, so I guess there's that. That was not a cheese roast. That was the second Roshan, I believe.
Yep.
We still have a long way in this game. It's 42 minutes though. This game's pretty long.
I'm surprised it's been going by a lot quicker though than the last one.
I guess so.
It seems.
Ags Yules. Newsham is rich. He's like he is above half of the rest of the game in terms of just net worth in general.
Flying Zebra finally getting some nice farm top.
Yeah, but he's still like so far with his Blink Dagger.
400 now. He just needs to make sure not to get ganked again.
And what else? Jenkins has got a Blink BKB gem. He's had that gem for a while, which he got from Fly and kind of gifted it to him. Any other gem? No. Void Boys do not have a gem. Still, at this point. So now I don't think Leviathan are just going to farm for like 10 minutes or something until that Aegis is gone or another Roshan respawns. But Void Boys, I don't know if they have that luxury. I mean, this Slark is almost as farmed as he's going to get. So what else do you wait for? Oh, he sold something. Buys a Basher. Maybe wait for an Abyssal, I guess.
He's close to it. He probably wants to save for buyback too, though.
He has enough. He has 600 gold surplus.
So, yeah. He might just save up 5k, get the Abyssal, have buyback. No, they're just going to run down mid. They do have the Aegis. Razor's such a weird hero to use with the Aegis, because you don't want to, like, if he just pops his ult, you don't want to use your BKB or ult and then just come back alive, and then your hero literally does nothing.
Maybe static wing somebody, but even then.
Yeah. Free tower, though.
Another tier 2. They'll head bottom. They'll try to clear up that tier 2 tower.
Oh,
there's another tier 2 tower top.
And that's an Ags on yellow, though, on the chicken coming out.
Finally. He started building that a while ago.
Yep. I guess he was buying all the wards while Wraith King farmed, though.
Blink done for... Oh, that's a big item. He's been building that for a long time for Flying Zebra. Alright, Blink Echo Slam's a thing. Ice Blast. Man, these last 2 games have been rough.
Yeah, there's... Get your farm on, go play. Do. Well, who is that? Smashmouth?
Yeah.
What happened?
Star.
Yeah, I miss them.
I don't.
Or him. Him, them.
It's a band.
Okay. And they're just gonna... Man, that Ags ulti on Razor with the 1 minute cooldown just melting towers.
Yeah, it's actually just cleaving through it so quickly. Eye of the Storm's still going to work. They can keep going. They are going to force back a couple of TPs. Do they actually fight? Here's the real question. Another lesson in patience maybe coming out from Void Boys. Call down goes. Ice Blast goes. Fly is maybe dead.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's certainly dead. That's actually big. Doesn't have his
still
level
on
3 yet, does he? Oh, he does have level 3. That's only a minute. Alright.
Oh,
Pounce,
that
BKB,
right.
Jenkins gets bashed up with the MKB, or rather the basher. Yules up from Nusham, and Pale misses. Nusham's still probably dead. Goodbye. Fly pops his BKB. They get the kill. That's a support. AA. Beyond is very low, though. He's going to get bottled up. He has his mech. They're going to earn him up as well. His Eye of the Storm back up in 1 second. He's going to use it again. They're going to keep going. Eye of the Storm back onto the tower. Glyph's going to go. Beyond on the front lines. Flame Break Fisher pushes him away from the tower. Now still doing work. Beyond, again, he'll be back up if he goes down, but he won't have. Ooh, Call Down's going to go. Beyond in trouble. Might have to mech? No.
They need to at least take the... Oh, they don't even get it.
Oh, 50 HP. And Patzel jumps in. Jenkins going to fall. He does have buyback. He's going to buy out immediately. Aegis Ghost coming out from Beyond. His Eye of the Storm was on cooldown. Shredder, BKB done pounce, but he's going to Blink Strike away. Fly jumping in. Echo Slam. Reincarnation's going to go. Death Ward, Aghanim Scepter destroying Leviathan. This might be it. All 5 dead. The only buyback, that's going to be Shibby, and their trip in Dota 2 Canada Cup might just have ended. Oh, man. Void Boys just cleaved down poor Leviathan. All 5 going to go down. They'll take the bottom racks. They're going to take the mid racks as well. And Leviathan have a very long road to try to get this game back even, if it's even possible, which I'm not sure it is.
Yeah, they could just, with Eye of the Storm, they might just take all their axes.
I think this might be it. Yeah, Leviathan, that was not the fight to take. Void Boys, they realized they had the advantage. They had to use it immediately. They're going to go for the tier 4s, and it looks like Void Boys are going to move on. Leviathan, they played with a lot of heart, but this game just wasn't meant to be. They'll buy back on the gyrocopter. Nusham gets blown up. Shibby's the last to live. Earthshaker's alive in a couple of seconds. He will not have Echo Slam, though. Shibby into the well. Tier 4 towers are dead. Now the Ancient exposed. I don't know. They're not necessarily killing it that fast. I guess maybe Shredder's back alive. Nah,
With no hail, it's going to be so hard, yeah.
This is probably game.
Yeah, that's game. Oh, they don't even care. They're like easy items for everyone watching. Maybe.
Nah. Oh, no.
There we go,
Shredder's going in. Shredder, the last man alive for Leviathan, and he's going to fall,
Oh.
and that is going to be it. They call the GG. Oh, Void Boys. Nice ending fight there to win this series. Turns that quickly.
That was a lot different than the other games, considering it'd be like a fight and then back out. That was just a fight, and we'll just kill all your rack. That's the problem. The other team, like, the other games, they had, like, Chen to push, but with Ag's Razor, it's just so much easier to push towers. No team really had tower pushers besides that. That's why those ones were so slow.
Well, man, that's going to do it. And it just ends just like that. And that's it, man. Void Boys are going to move on. Any closing thoughts on the series, on the games?
No, they let Void Boy played their game all 3 games, even though they lost game 2. I mean, they still let Patzel farm, and it didn't pay off. But I think teams need to try to put more pressure on Patzel. I don't know if that means getting an aggressive tri lane or anything, but I don't know. And I guess why do you think Greg chose to start Greg live during Canada Cup?
Because he's an asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like people helping North America, and he's just trying to take viewers. I don't know.
Greg, I love you, buddy, but
yeah, I love Charlie.
I love Charlie too.
And I love you. Thanks for casting with me, Mount.
Thanks for joining me, man. It was a lot of fun.
Anytime. I need to go to bed now. I have to wake up in 4 hours.
All right, man. Take it easy. All right, guys. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you all later. Tomorrow, I think we have another game for Dota 2 Canada Cup. It should be coming up here on the schedule. Let me check real quick while we've got a second. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at MottDota, at Grand, at MottPax. As far as this tomorrow's games, we have X-Fire, I guess. They're also called Summoner's Rift, and they'll be playing up against Union Gaming in the best of 3 series, so look out for that one. That'll be tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern. We'll see you all then. Have a good night, guys. Take it easy.